If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.
Welcome to Learn JMeter series. In this season 6 episode 1, we are going to see how you can run JMeter test plan in Docker. As you know, Docker is an open platform for developing, shipping and running applications. I'm not going to cover what is Docker, how you can install Docker in your operating system, etc. There are a lot of tutorials available, and also you can refer the Docker documentation for the help. Only from JMeter perspective, we are going to see how you can leverage Docker to run the JMeter test cases. So these are some of the commands which you use frequently. Docker pull, which will help you to pull the image from the Docker hub or the container registry. And you can use the Docker images to see what images you have downloaded. And Docker run to run the image. And Docker PS will list out all the running containers. And Docker PS-A will list out all the containers which are in stopped and start status. Now let us see a quick demo how you can leverage Docker to run your JMeter test cases in your operating system. Launch hub.docker.com and in the search box just search for JMeter and hit enter. So this will display all the images which are published in the Docker hub, and in the left side you can see there are filters available. Based on your requirement, you can filter the category or architectures or operating system, and you can download the image to your Docker. In this case, we are going with just before /JMeter because of two main reasons. One is this image has been up to date because it's just updated 14 days ago, and also you can see the number of pulls is 1 million plus. Other images has the 1 million pulls, but it is not up to date with respect to the JMeter version and considering the current ecosystem. So in this demo, we are going to make use of just before /JMeter. Just click on that link. So here you can see there are information available with respect to this image, how the image has been built, and some instructions and GitHub repository, everything. I always go to the GitHub repository to understand how the image has been built, because it will be very helpful for your performance testing. So in this case, if you go to this Docker file, this image uses Alpine operating system as a base image, and the default version is 5.3, and JMeter bin is bin folder, and JMeter home is opt/apache-jmeter-5.3. So this is very much important. We are going to see it in a moment why this JMeter home is very critical to know, because unless you know the home page, home folder of JMeter, then you cannot navigate by writing the commands in the Docker. So now what I can do, let me launch the PowerShell, and we are going to pull the JMeter image. So to pull, what you can do, there is a command already available in the hub.docker.com. In the respective page, you can see in the right side there is a copy button. Just click on this button, which will copy this command docker pull just before /JMeter. So go to PowerShell and just paste it and hit enter. This will download the image from the hub, and then it will store it in your local. This will take a couple of minutes based on the image size, but considering the Alpine image, which is a lightweight, so it will not take more time, and also the size would be around 200 MB. As you see, it is downloading, and let us wait for a couple of seconds. Now the image has been downloaded successfully, and before I start running the commands, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag this image as a meaningful name. I don't want to use just before every time. So what I can do is I can tag this image as just before /JMeter, and the new name will be just JMeter. And if you hit enter, the just before image will be tagged as a JMeter. So to see the images, what we can do is we can issue the command docker images. So this will list out the images. So we have two images. Basically, it is not two actually. It is just a copy of the initial image, because if you see the image ID, both are identical. But we can make use of this repository name JMeter, so that it will be very short in our Docker commands. So just to begin, there are certain commands you should aware. For example, if you want to know the running containers, you can enter a docker ps. Right now, there are no containers running, so we are not getting any output. So what we can do, we can just start running some container using the JMeter image, using the docker run and JMeter. So this JMeter is the repository name, image name. So if you hit enter, based on how the image has been built, it will start executing and then it will display the message. So in this context, the image has been built. If you run the docker run JMeter, it will just launch the jmeter.bat. Since we are using the command line, we have not attached any UI, so that is why we are getting this no x11 display variable. So our objective is not to launch JMeter. Our objective is to run the JMeter in the CLI mode. So if you watch my previous videos about how you can execute the JMeter test plan in CLI mode, it will be very useful. So if you have not watched it, just go back and just know the basic syntax, how you can run the JMeter test plan in the CLI mode. Let me clear my screen and we are going to start our simple test. So before we start our the sample load test, whenever you download JMeter, in the examples folder, for example, if you go to bin folder, in the bin you will get the examples folder, and inside the examples folder you will get csv sample.jmx. So this csv sample.jmx will be always there in all the JMeter zip files. So we are going to make use of this JMX so that we are going to smoke test whether the image is working fine or not. To do that, what we can do, we can issue the command docker run and the image followed by the CLI commands. So -n stands for non-GUI, -t stands for the test plan. So to test plan is located in the homepage directory, JMeter home directory, and right now the current directory of the container will be /opt/JMeter. So we don't want to enter the whole path. What we can do is we can enter the bin/examples/csv sample.jmx, and we are going to enter the log file so that we can see the raw data. So -l for the log, and we are going to store that in the bin folder /examples /run1.jtl. So if you hit enter, what will happen is it will send these arguments, as you see, JMeter args equals -n -t bin/examples/csv sample, and it is started executing, and then it is completing the execution and it is displaying the success message. Now we have to see the output. So how do we see the output? Because we have to download this run1.jtl. So to download the JTL file, it is not possible because the container has been stopped already, because container has started and container has been stopped. So to see the containers, what we can do is we can issue the command docker ps -a, and if you enter this one, you can see around 40 seconds ago there is a container has been executed for JMeter image, and it lasted around 43 seconds, and this is the name of the container and the status. So we have to copy the content of this container from the Docker to our local machine. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a directory, say JMeter results, and I'm going to cd into that JMeter results. And if you see, there is nothing here, and I'm going to use docker copy command with the container ID : the directory I'm going to copy, which is opt/apache JMeter 5.3/bin/examples, and I'm going to copy into the current directory. If you enter dot, it will be current directory, and hit enter. And now if you type ls, you can see the examples folder. Now if you go inside the examples folder, you can see run1.jtl. So this is the JTL which got generated from our previous execution. To see the contents, what we can do, we can just say cat run1.jtl. So this is the actual raw data of our execution. So this is how you copy the contents from the container to the local laptop. But this copying and validating your run, it is not a great way to make use of the containers. So what we can do is we can mount our operating system folder structure to the container, and once the execution is done, it will automatically we can see the output in our local folder. So for that, we have to mount our local host. Local host means the local directories. For that, we are going to use the mount command. So what we can do, so I already created this command. I'm going to copy and paste. So here, if you see docker run mount, the type is bind, and the source is under my C directory, tools, JMeter 5.4.1 bin. We are going to bind this folder to the target directory of opt JMeter 5.3/bin, and we are going to make use of this image. So instead of just before, we can use the JMeter and -n-t, and we are going to run the example.jmx. So this example.jmx, which is present in my local directory. So if you go to my C directory, here you can see example.jmx. So let me delete this run. Okay, now we don't have any results for the JMX of this example, but we are going to run this image, run the container, and we are going to extract the results, example /-run1.jtl, and if you hit enter, this will execute the example test plan, and then it will copy that example run1 to our local machine. So now let us wait for the execution to be completed. So now, as you see, the test has been done. Now if you go back to my folder, you can see example run1.jtl. So now if I want to see the results, so what I can do, I can just cd into this cat example, sorry, this one, not this one, cd mount C tools Apache JMeter 5.4.1/bin and cat example run1.jtl. So this test plan, it just sends around 10 to 11 I think 10 requests to the example.com. So this execution has been done using the Docker container, not my local machine. So this is how you leverage the images from the Docker Hub, and you can run the JMeter pretty quickly in Docker. So that's it guys on my side. If you have any questions, please let me know in my community. You just visit community.qainsights.com, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.
If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.